A smart run down there.
And now the powerful Dominic Paris of Italy will try to give the home country crowd something more to cheer about. He's big, he's strong, and he's capable of using that strength to best advantage on a grinding downhill like this one.
Yeah, until this year I didn't know that he was the lead guitar player for a heavy metal band. And of course, he's the heaviest, 231 pounds. He's 6'4" though. And I mean, he just towers over a lot of the other skiers. But I like the way he comes down the mountain because he's got the blend of power. It's not all out raw aggression. He's got a good deal of finesse, which helps him in the turns here.
Green lit through the first 3 splits. His breakthrough finish was in Kitzbühel last year when he was 5th. He's never won a race, but it seems only a matter of time until he does.
Yeah, I think this guy is really going to be a downhill star one of these days. When he starts winning, when he gets the feel of victory, he is going to want it more often. Still looking for his first time at the top of the podium. Now this is where he's going to have a big advantage. This flat right across here, he's going to start picking up some time again because he's come into it well.
Just on the wrong side of the block at that critical split, but he's got the fastest speed to this point at 120K.
I like the way he moved his way back on his skis there, just kind of bounced over those rollers, and now 12 100s ahead. I mean, this Italian team is motivated. This is the race to go, and he is really taking it to this hill.
A betting favorite on the Stelvio course after finishing 3rd in both training runs. Could be better than that today. And Paris takes the lead from his teammate Werner Heel. The Italians 1-2 at Bormio, just the way the crowd here would have planned it. Hannes Reichelt of Austria has 1 result up to his standards in the 5 speed races so far this season. 3rd in the Super G at Beaver Creek. Otherwise, he's been outside the top 10. And this is a skier who was on the podium 7 times last season. Can he save the day for the Austrians?
Yeah, just 31st in the downhill standings. He's been getting slower. 38th in Belgradina. But did you see the GS from Alta Badia? I mean, he was #1 coming out of the start of the first run. He came down with no mistakes. Ted Ligety came down #2 and beat Reichelt by 5 seconds. Reichelt was just standing there in the finish shaking his head. It was an unbelievable scene.
Reichelt's off to a good start in this downhill, bettering Paris's times at the early splits, and now he's widened the lead to half a second. Mentioned the frequency of his appearances on the podium last season, 3 of them in downhill, to finish 4th in the downhill standings, and he's looking like that skier today.
Well, the Austrians need somebody that's going to pick them up because they're in a bit of a hole right now. There's 10 Austrian skiers in the race today. Marvin van Heek from the Netherlands, who finished 8th in Belgradina, is ranked better than 5 Austrians in this race. That's an unbelievable stat.
And certainly not good enough for the Austrians, where skiing is the equivalent of hockey in Canada.
That's right, and think about this. There's only 2 more qualifications for the World Championships. The only guy that's got a ticket there is Marcel Hirscher, the giant slalom specialist. So these guys are really pushing it hard. Reichelt is skiing very well. To have a lead of 0.4 of a second down here and really clean on the edge, really tighten his line right in there. I mean, this is going to be a good run.
It's really tough to make the Austrian team. It usually involves a podium finish if you want to go to the Worlds, led by 0.4 at the last split. And Hannes Reichelt is dead even with Dominic Paris. Dead even. It's a rare tie for the lead, and it could be Austria's first win in a speed race this season. Could also be Reichelt's first ever downhill win.
Well, that's going to be pretty weird if an Austrian gets a first speed victory, and at the same time, the home team, an Italian, gets a victory here as well.
The overall World Cup leader, winner of 3 of 6 speed races this season, 2nd in 2 others. This is Axel Lundstedal. He remains the skier to beat week in and week out. A sore throat kept him out of yesterday's final training run. We'll see now if it brings him back to the field.
I don't think he really cares, Like I said, he is so relaxed, so comfortable and confident. All he really needed was one good shot at this hill to know exactly what's going to be coming at him. He got that shot in the first training run and he skied well. So day off yesterday, no big deal, I don't think.
Close at the start. He'll need all of his fitness and strength now. His best result on the Stelvio course is 6th, which he's done twice. I think we mentioned a few weeks ago that one of his goals this season is to improve on the longer courses like Wengen, and this one, which is 2nd in length to the Lauberhorn and Wengen.
Scott, the way he came through that right-hander and across the fall today was just exquisite. He was way above the tracks, way above Paris's line when he came through there. He was carving a beautiful, clean turn, and he was in the tuck. So that was all three things that you needed to be in that one section.
Very smooth over the San Pietro jump. Coming up now to the critical split. Still red, but very close.
Well, I don't think fitness is going to be a question and an issue for Svindal. He's been saying all along he's feeling better. Oh, no, he's losing that outside ski. Wait, that was a close one in the tail. He's making it exciting right at the bottom, and he's lost some time here.
What a save by Svindal. A lesser skier would have crashed.
Oh, boy, but that must have unnerved him a little bit. Back in the tuck again towards the bottom. We'll see how much time it lost.
Gap widened to almost 0.2 of a second at the last split, and at the finish, Svindal could not be any closer. He's 1/100th of a second back and third. A brilliant finish by Svindal to get back over 1/10 of a second. And he may have his 5th podium finish of the season. And Bormio is a downhill that suits the powerfully built Kroll. He was 3rd here last year, 2nd 4 years ago, and 3 times he's been 4th here. Austria's best downhiller skiing under a bit of pressure, although it could be less now that Hannes Reichelt shares the lead in this race time.
Well, I don't say this often that the Austrians only have one man in the top 10 of the downhill rankings, 7th, and it's this guy right here. I mean, this is the last chance, I think, to change the standings, at least on the very top. It's amazing to think that Kroll is skiing that well. He's still got that broken bone in his right foot. He's using stiffer boots to try and limit the flex, but it really hasn't changed the way he skis. In fact, I think he's skiing even better now with the different equipment.
Deficit mounting almost half a second now. He suffered that broken bone in a motocross accident in the offseason. Cost him valuable training time.
Yeah, when I talked to him in the fall, he said that was really costly because he still wasn't able to lift weights. He wasn't able to run. It's been very tough for him to stay in the top level of fitness that you need on this hill. This guy is really fast in the flats, though, so when everybody else, starts losing time in these little straightaway sections like this is where Kroll really starts making things up.
There's that critical 4th split, and Kroll has gained about 0.4 of a second, so this will be close.
Well, I think more than anything, he is determined. Look at that, 0.2 of a second now. He's determined to get a victory here. He wasn't happy with his 3rd last year. Thought he should have won. Made a mistake near the bottom. He's been fast in training. He's got every reason why he should be on the top after this run.
Was in the green at the last interval. Will it be green at the finish? Klaus Kroll is 2/100ths of a second back and 4th. How can you be 2/100ths of a second back and not on the podium? Have you ever seen a closer race?
Well, I think he's trying to come to grips with that as well. He's looked up there and he's trying to figure out, okay, 2/100ths, 4th? What? I don't really get it. Well, he did all he could on the run. I mean, it was a tremendous run. Klaus Kroll's specialty is skiing on rough snow and icy conditions. He is a real bulldog, and he just powers through these bumps and rollers here. I mean, he skied the way he had to. Normally, that would be a winning run, but not today.
He really put it together on the bottom of the Stelvio course. Ever so close, nonetheless, 4th. So 3 on the podium at Bormio, but 2 are on the top step. Hannes Reichelt with his 1st ever World Cup downhill win. Same for Dominic Paris of Italy. In fact, his 1st ever World Cup win in any discipline.